welcome to Scribbles with Jonathan. I'm your host, Jonathan Rector, and this is episode 24 of Starting and Finishing a Concept. So what we're going to be doing in this stage is just taking where we left off in episode 23, and basically just this is the stage where we do a little bit more refining and finishing up. I may do another video after this, or I may just leave this, because this is still a process that I'm working on, but for me it was really hard coming to this stage here, and I'm hoping at least the videos that I'm doing at least show you guys how if you guys are struggling as well, how you could perhaps get there. And hopefully it helps you guys. But basically, again, what we do is all of our colors have been established, and you don't really want to add too many colors after this. You want to just pick the colors that you already have. When you are done the actual, smoothing or light rendering, perhaps you'll go in and maybe add some highlight colors, but here I'll show you what I'm doing. Basically, I'm just getting my brush ready, and I'm changing it so that the shape dynamics are on, so pressure sensitivity, so the brush gets smaller and bigger, and opacity as well. And all I'm doing is I pick the local darker color there, and I'm just outlining the things that should be darkened. Right here, this is the stage where you start picking and choosing from the colors and everything that you've already done to, the line art that you're going to end up using for the entire piece. And as you can see, I can go in here and start doing some detail work. Again, I will do some rendering as well. Like right here, it's all pretty dark and black. And I'm not sure if I end up doing it in this video or not, but what I could do is pick any of the local color in that crown and just toss it over there for now. Just so I know that I have some room to play with there. And right there, I'm just kind of adding some circles. And here, I think I lightened up a bit. Not enough, but I'll show you how I do some cleanup. And again, I just pick a local dark color for the hair. You always want to be picking the darkest color, or an outline-ish color for each of the subjects that you're going to be drawing. And there it's the hair, so I'm picking the hair. And then here what I'm doing is I picked a local color around his face just to add. I guess it would be. I always forget the name of the eyes, especially when I'm on camera right now. I forget. I don't want to say the pupil, but anyway, the eyeball. It's never solid white. It's like a cream color. So I'm just roughly putting them in right now. And the eyes kind of look slanted, and I am going to go back and adjust that when I flip the image. But all I did here is I just went to his belt and picked a local blue color that was there. It ends up being a bluish gray. Again, you don't want to worry about doing detail work at this stage. You're just refining what you have. And I'm spending a little bit too much time on the eyes, dressing them up. I mean, because they're so wet, you can go in there with a nice highlight and see how it goes. Just making sure you save. You always want to save. And again, right here, all I did was I picked a regular soft round brush with the opacity, and I think I changed the brush down to about 70%, and I'm just roughing in some shadows and some shapes. What I find lately that I've been really digging is I'll do this stage here where it's really rough, and then once I have all my colors in that I like, I may just go in with an airbrush or the soft round hard edge brush with a low opacity, and just kind of use the eyedropper tool and just kind of like tap that and draw, just to blend everything together. And again, if this is just something for me as it is right now, like this wouldn't be a portfolio piece or anything like that. I don't really have a concept art portfolio, but if I did, I could go in here and take it even further. But if this was what it intended to be, just like an idea to get across for like a personal project, you could go as far as you want with it. You may want to, just go with what I'm doing and just putting in details that I think need to be there for when if I were to take this into like a comic book form and actually redraw this guy a lot. It's good to have those details worked out, and then that's all I could use it for. Or as well is you may want to just save a nice high-res file and come back to it later, or keep pushing it and maybe get it as final as you can, because you could use it as like a promotional piece, or you could use it as a a cover. And you're going to need a high-res file. And, things that look more finished generally have a general appeal to it. And then all I was doing was messing around with the hair and how I want each of the idea of the pattern to go. Again, you can see me just doing the outlines here as well. General idea of where the fur is going to be. But as you can see, some of the detail work I'm doing right now on the belt wasn't even there, but I'm just picking a dark color and just adding it to his hair now. And just changing a couple songs. And some of the blue hair that he has for his shoulder pads, they're kind of in the background there, and it's kind of on his skin. And I think I'm about to go into there in a second. And all I do is I just again use my regular brush and I just lightly paint over it just to get the color right there, because it's not his chest. I think I'm about to do it now. Yeah, there you go. And that's the beauty of doing this stuff. You can just pick and choose and take what you want. And here I'm just adding a little bit of color around. I think the face is starting to bother me a bit, so I think I'm about to flip the image right after I start doing some quick shading for the neck. And I mean, most of this stuff was already touched upon, or should have been maybe even refined even more so in the black and white stages. But I've actually just recently come across a tutorial that I found on DeviantArt that I might show you guys in the next video. If I might start a new one, but just to show you guys a different way of doing it. And I kind of like how it comes out a little bit better. There's less struggling, I guess, work to do as in this stage here. And I'm kind of digging, giving him a little scruff above his beard. I think I'll probably add that later. Just playing with the layers there just to see, because this is where I start to notice the eyes, they're not coming across as much as I liked. And I'm not sure if I go in there now or no. What I'm doing now is I'm just adding color to the crown. So all I did was added a new layer on top of this, changed the layer properties of the layer mode to overlay, and just got a sharp edged brush and just picked a blue and tossed in a blue. That way I can make it pop over his hair so everything's not too brown. Just to give a little bit of difference. And then again, adding a little bit of the crown in the background. And here I'm just going to show you how you tighten it up. All I do is I just pick a local color. In this case, it's the background, and I just start removing the stuff I don't need. And this can, really make things pop, make them sharp. You don't have to worry about painting over anything too much. As you can see, just cleaning it up, no big deal. And again, I just wanted to throw a quick plug to all you guys that may enjoy this. I will say again as well, I don't think I said it in the beginning, I apologize for not including a video last week. It's supposed to be every Friday, and it's going to be every Friday. It was just some deadlines had to be met, and I really didn't have the time to do it. I could have done this on a Saturday and posted it, but I would have felt rushed, and I don't think I would have given this the proper time that it needed. So I apologize to you guys for that. Also, if you guys really dig this stuff and you guys wanted to ask me some stuff or some questions and all that good stuff, you guys could definitely check out my USTREAM. It's a live Scribbles with Jonathan show. Normally it's every Monday to Thursday, but again, because this month and next month might be, they're pretty crazy. I've just knocked it down to Monday and Wednesdays at 10:30 a.m. I believe it's Pacific Standard Time. Basically New York time or Toronto time. You can figure that around. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I'll let you guys know as well. And I record the shows in case you miss them. It's no big deal. And I usually talk about this kind of stuff. I just take about an hour out just to mess around, talk to you guys, hang out, get some really cool questions going. And I ask some questions too. And the amount of people that are coming in there, or the quality of the people anyway that come in, they're asking some really awesome stuff, and I'm having a blast doing it. So I definitely recommend checking it out if you like these videos anyway. And I'll include a link at the end. I'll just say it as well when I'm saying my goodbyes to everybody here. So as you can see, I was just throwing in some color just to thicken up where his chest and his rib cage would be. And when you zoom out, it kind of pops a little bit. Maybe there's a little bit too much shadow going on. But yeah, I flipped it, and I probably should have done this earlier. As you can see, his face is a little messed up. So what I do is I just kind of go in and pop his nose out a bit more, make his facial hair a little bit bigger, and just I think I end up redoing the eyes totally as well. I didn't like the way they were looking. And here I'm just getting see, I just darken it right over. So what I do is I just basically go right back to the drawing board. I just throw in the darkness of where his eye sockets would be, and then I just pick a local color for the eye and just kind of drop it in like that. Just like that. And it's a hard thing to do, to jump from going, just blocking in colors to all of a sudden rendering something out. But I want to say thank you so much, you guys, for watching. You guys can always get a hold of me on Twitter. My username is ArtByJar. I ask you guys to check out my website. Maybe you'll dig some stuff on there, and that's jonathanrector.com. And the USTREAM is ustream.tv/Jonathan Rector. Come check that out. And don't forget to subscribe to keep you guys up to date with all the videos when they get uploaded. And I hope you guys have an awesome week. Take care, and I will definitely talk to you guys next Friday. Bye.